Hello everyone, my name is Salah bin Saleh. I work as Power Platform Consultant. I'm based in Florida. You can connect me with me on LinkedIn by scanning this QR code. Today I'm going to give a fully functional demo on how I have created a PTO Assistant agent, which is built using Copilot Studio. It's a simple, practical business use case which any organization can implement. Using this agent, user can submit a PTO request, check for his submitted PTO. Manager can come to the same agent and check for his team members submitted PTOs, approve or rejected. Uh, the agent which I have created for PTO assistant is a declarative agent. It means there is no code, no custom topics. It's just operate on predefined instructions. Declarative agent use Microsoft 365 Copilot Orchestrator built on top of foundation models. It also have instructions where user can define primary functions and overall behavior of the agent. Basically, they tell agent how to behave and what is supposed to do. So we, as I've defined here, like how this agent should behave and how it is supposed to help users. Then agent also have knowledge. This is the place where agent get its information from. It can pull data from files, SharePoint library, or public websites. A user can directly upload files here if they need. The declarative agents also have actions. This allow agents to actually do things like get real-time data from tables, update a request in SharePoint list. You can add connectors or flows and actions in this through add action button. So in my demo, I have logged in as a Pradeep. He came to this agent to submit his PTO request, and he can just come here and say, okay, can you please help me create a new PTO request? And he's giving his start date and end date. So the moment you type on the left hand, we can see an activity map. A Copilot is deciding which action it should trigger. So based on my prompt, it's analyzing my context and intent based on and the instructions which I have given in the action. It triggered this particular one called as create new PTO request. So the name of the flow and the instructions in the action is really important. So now it's asking me like, what is the title of PTO which I want to give? I will say, okay, Disney trip. Now, if I go to my SharePoint list, I can see a Pradeep request has been created successfully. A PTO submission has been done. So like a flow got triggered by this action, and a SharePoint list, a record got created. Now using the same agent, a user can ask, okay, can you please get status of my submitted PTO? So based on the prompt, it has triggered a action over here, and it says like, okay, your PTO request title Disney trip has been successful. Oh, okay, submitted. It's currently in pending status. Okay, it's created again. Now, as I'm in Pradeep account, I can switch to manager account and see how a manager can see his team members submitted PTOs and try to approve and reject his few PTOs. So now I'm in my account and I'll try to say, okay, can you please get submitted PTOs of my team members? So based on my prompt, it has triggered a connector called get direct reports. What this direct report does is like it get all the users who are working under my account, and it through this direct report, it shows like 3 users are working under me, and it will go to SharePoint and get the PTOs submitted by those users. This is something called as a dynamic chaining, where it takes output of one asset and use it to get information from another asset. So it can be a connector or flow or knowledge files. So like has it, how it got email addresses from get direct reports connector, and then it has passed that email addresses to SharePoint to see if that particular user have submitted a PTO request or not. So now we can see we have 3 pending requests from 3 users. We will go ahead and try to approve and reject PTOs. Okay, so here's the thing. I added an extra feature to this agent. As I said, please approve Megan PTO request. Copilot, what it did, like it went extra ahead, one step ahead, and asked me, okay, Megan has the following task due on her requested PTO period. So if I go on a planner, I can see Megan is working on few of important tasks, and her PTO request is also on the same date. But as a Copilot, it's reminding me, hey manager, you forgot that this person is working on particular important urgent task. Do you still want to proceed and approve PTO request for this user? I'll say, oh no. So I said, okay, no, deny her PTO request and send an email stating her PTO request is rejected. So if we see in the email on the connector on the left side, Outlook email, the subject is already created by Copilot. I haven't given the email. I just gave Megan a name, and it has taken the email addresses from the previous connectors and added to this field. And this body also, it got created automatically and said, okay, has been denied due to pending task that need to be completed during this period. So it has created an email body by itself. So this was the case of like approve. Let's see like how the Copilot behave when I said deny. It say, okay, Nestor. So when I say deny, Copilot has not triggered the connector to check a planner task for that request, because as I'm denying, it doesn't need to do that verification. But when I said for Megan to approve a PTO request, it went ahead and did a verification on my behalf, saying that okay, manager must have forgot. Let's check the planner task if there's any task for that user for that PTO request.